This is something that has the potential to be really interesting for model makers. It's a new product from Lifecolor of Italy. So what are they? As the packaging suggests, these are called liquid pigments. What's special about these is that they are adjustable, they're low odour, and they're a type of wash that can be removed using the bundled remover. One of the drawbacks of acrylic type washes is that they're not generally removable. That's why sometimes a lot of modelers use solvent based enamel type washes. So this really is an attempt by Lifecolor, who make acrylic paints, to offer a solution in acrylic form. The three references we've been sent are as follows: Rain and Dust, which is LPO3, LPO2, Rust Wizard, and LPO1, Detail Emphasizer. With these first three releases, Lifecolor are very clearly targeting the classic finishes that any armour modeller would require. Quick rundown of what's in the box. Detail Emphasizer has burnt umber, black umber, burned olive green, black grey, colonial dark sand, and the remover. Rust Wizard has deep rust, eroding light rust, eroding dark rust, orange marks, yellow marks, and remover. Finally, the Rain and Dust makeup contains rain marks, road dust, light earth, dark dust, soot, and remover. Some of you may be familiar with another product line by Lifecolor, Tensichrome. Tensichrome we've used a fair bit, and we've deployed their set number 1 and set number 2 on a number of model projects. The difference between Tensichrome, which are active surface agents, and the liquid pigments is once you apply the Tensichrome products, they tend to be permanent. They're very difficult to shift. The liquid pigments promise to be completely removable using the remover. To show you how to use them, we're going to be taking our Golf GTI kit. This is the Revell Golf GTI in 1/24th scale. You can see here along these panel lines that we've already used the Detail Emphasizer, LP01, to provide definition on these panel lines, and we're going to continue that along the rest of the model. Without further ado, we'll get started. They're very, very liquid. You can see they're really like water. This one's the black umber. We'll take a selection of other ones. You'll see black grey and burnt umber. And they are of course intermixable. You can see just how translucent they are. The idea of these is that you use them exactly as you would with the solvent wash. So what we're going to do is paint our wash along the panel lines. We'll mix up our own mixture. You can see that the black umber is a bit sort of greeny, so we're adding a bit of burnt umber and a little bit of the black grey.
How about helping us out by doing this?
Then you just paint along the line like you would with any wash. You just use capillary action to help it travel along the line. You can see they flow very well. It's very controllable. It replicates a sort of solvent-based wash very well. But the beauty will be once it's dried, it's completely removable. We're not getting any fumes. The security of knowing that you can remove it means it's totally different from, say, the Tensichromes. If you're new to modelling, you may not understand what the purpose of a wash like this is. The idea of your wash is to get definition and to give a 3D effect around details like these bits of trim and the door panel lines. It's a traditional model technique. You can see the difference here on this side. We're just letting the neat solution run down all the details. You can see it tends to sort of pull itself into the detail. It's working particularly well along here because one of the doors is more glossy than the other. You get the idea. There we're getting definition. Let's try and pick out this boot panel line here. We'll let them all dry off. Whilst the pin washes are drying, we're going to try out this claim that they're suitable for brush and airbrush painting. And we're going to take some rust from the Rust Wizard set, some orange marks. We're going to speckle these on using our Iwata HP CH airbrush. Very easy to spray. Focus on this panel here. Underneath and on this door we're going to speckle it on, and we do that by turning the pressure right down. Here are some of our imperfections. So we've got the speckles that we might want to clean up and adjust. We've got some general overrun from our black washes, from our dark shadow wash, particularly here on the door frame. We've got a spillage there that we'll try and remove, and we've got some runoff around our boot panel line. What we'll do is we'll get some of the remover and try and clean it up, just to see how controllable it is. Let's see what happens. That bit of spillage has completely gone. Let's just tidy up here as well. Yeah, that works really well. It definitely removes excess without trouble and without damaging the paint underneath. Here was another bit. You can see the paint's been stained. What about the areas that were sprayed? Yeah, that's starting to get eroded now. So that gives an interesting effect, almost like chipping. It appears you can even draw it down like you would with an enamel. Quite clear, you can just keep working it, and it is adjustable even when sprayed, and that's an interesting effect. We love to review all these different releases at Scale War Machines and try and find stuff that's really going to resonate with our audience and with you modelers out there, and this is very interesting indeed. Let's just show once more. We've got a spot here we don't quite like. Just going to remove that. Well, there's another one, we'll get rid of that. Easily comparable with your enamel products. Well done, Lifecolor. But if you're interested in these products, they're available from airbrushes.com. Don't forget to mention us when you buy. And if you want to continue to support us, please give us a Facebook like. That's all for now. Bye.
Subscribe for our latest videos.